This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Pinchas ben Elazar ben Aaron HaKohen. The Torah is Miyaches, the lineage of Pinchas. The Torah tells us where Pinchas came from. Rashi says the Shvatim were Mavaza Pinchas. You see where he comes from? His ancestor Yisroi fattened cows for Avodah Zarah. He killed a Nasi of Klal Yisrael, and therefore the Torah is Miyaches him. No, in fact, Pinchas has good yichus. So the question is, Miman of Shach, did Pinchas do the right thing or did he do the wrong thing? If he did the right thing, if he did kedin, so even if he doesn't have yichus, there's no tainus on him, he acted correctly. And if he did the wrong thing, so what difference does it make if he has good yichus? Miman of Shach. If Pinchas did the right thing, he doesn't need good yichus. If he did the wrong thing, then good yichus is not going to help. However, says the Satmar Rebbe, the Mishnah says in Kedushin on Daf Ayin Vav, in Boidkin min hamizbeach ulamala, we do not check the lineage of Kohanim. Kohanim, once they did avodah on the Mizbeach, they certainly have good lineage. Reb Chanina ben Antignoi says, even someone who was a warrior, even someone who was a soldier, we do not check his yichus. His yichus must have been good. And the Gemara explains, because in order to be a warrior and to put oneself in sakana, you need to have zechus avos to protect you from the danger. The Gemara says, Kadei shetei zechusan uzchus avoisam misayatan. Therefore, says the Satmar Rebbe, Pinchas put himself in grave danger, that lest he be struck down by Shevet Shimon. The Targum Yonasan ben Uziel lists 12 miracles that had to occur for Pinchas to be saved. And therefore the Shvatim started to be mavazahim. How could he kill a Nasi and put himself into sakana? He doesn't have the protection of his avos, because he comes from Yisrael. He doesn't have good ancestry. If he doesn't have good ancestry, how could he put himself in makom sakana? Therefore the Torah says, no, don't worry. Pinchas has wonderful ancestry. He comes from Aaron HaKohen, and therefore, to take up the cause of God, he was allowed to put himself in Makam Sakana, because in fact he has Zechus Avoisam, Mesayatam, he has the Zechus of his avos to protect him, and this is the response when the Shvatim said, look, he comes from Yisrael, he could not put himself in Sakana. The Rebbe Shalom responds, no, in fact he has the great protection of Elazar and Aaron HaKohen. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.